Today we conducted a hypothermia lab here at Mountain Warfare Training Center. This mirrors the didactic classroom information that the students have learned in cold weather medicine up to this point. What they're doing is they're identifying in each other and themselves the physiological processes that the human body goes through when exposed to a cold water immersion. In this scenario, these patients are in a very mild state of hypothermia, and so we recommend that they use exercise, which we would call external passive rewarming. Basically, they're just going to do some activity and allow their bodies to warm themselves up. So they're just doing squats, jumping jacks, things like that to try and get the blood flowing, get the body moving, get the metabolism spiked to warm that core up. Once they've done that, they've stripped off all their wet clothes, they've put on fresh warm clothes, then they're going to crawl inside their sleeping bags with hot water bottles and finish that process of getting that core temperature back to normal. So anytime you have a cold weather mountainous environment, anytime you have freezing lakes, rivers, streams, or even glacier-fed or cold ocean temperatures can require you to have to use these skills. Oftentimes we find ourselves with corpsmen that don't have a lot of experience in these environments because we've been so focused on the mature battle spaces of Iraq and Afghanistan over the last decade. And so our goal is to make sure that we're recapturing some of these skills that we might have practiced years ago but have been less thorough on because of a lack of need, because of the areas of operation the Marine Corps is focused on. One thing we see with visiting units during the mountain exercises is there is a lot of time spent on CASEVAC up and down the mountain. Part of that is a certain unfamiliarity with extreme elements, but when you have corpsmen and providers that are trained to that level, that understand how to contend with cold weather exposure in general, and are confident in their ability to triage, assess, and rewarm patients in the field, then you spend far less time with very troubling logistical problems of moving patients up and down a mountain.